Everybody, it is time for Smart Money with Stephanie, and time to talk about the balancing act that is called savings for the future, and a couple of different things in a lot of folks' futures when it comes to college for your kids, maybe retirement for you. And you said this is a trick, and there's a little couple of steps you can do to try to help you succeed.
Yeah, by far the easiest thing to do is start as early as you can. Even with small amounts of money, they really do add up. Trying to save as soon as you're either having a child or working towards your retirement really starts to add up. So start early would be the best thing that I would recommend.
Now, how early are we talking here? We hear that phrase, start early. What age are we talking?
As soon as you're earning income, you could start setting some money aside. You do it for your taxes. You have it taken out of your payroll automatically. We're forced to save it. We're not so great about voluntarily saving from our paychecks as much, but we should be. And what we tend to do is pay our taxes, spend, and then if there's anything left over, then we save. If we flip that mentality of pay our taxes, save what we need to save, and then whatever's left we live off of, that's easiest to do when you're younger because you haven't developed a lifestyle yet. But for a lot of us, we're already in that lifestyle, and so starting small and making small changes makes a difference. $25, $50 a month adds up over time, and if you continue to add 25, 50 bucks to what you're already saving every few months, you start saving a significant amount of money without even realizing a significant difference in your lifestyle.
Now, is this that theory where you should pay your taxes, obviously, but then pay yourself?
Yes, always.
Okay.
Yep.
It's amazing to hear a small amount can make a difference. Of course, Stephanie Bowles with SA3 Wealth, who can give us these details. Let's talk about the factors that go into why this is such a big deal right now, especially when you're talking college and retirement in the same sentence. For those that might be used to saving, it's like, of course, we're thinking of those big things in life. But what, with our lifestyles that we have now, why is this such an interesting topic this morning?
It is a juggling act. A lot of us are waiting longer to have children, so there's a less gap between when our kids are in college and when our own retirement is. So
right.
The time frame has gotten much smaller,
right.
Which makes it more challenging to play catch up a little bit if you're focusing on planning for the kids for college, and then you say, oh, I'm going to plan for my retirement after. Well, if you're having kids later, that gap is much shorter. One of the other challenges is our generations are living longer, so retirement funds have to last longer, which means we need more saved up.
Right.
When Social Security was set up, it was set up when the life expectancy was age 65. So there wasn't a lot of people who were needing to draw on it for a long period of time like we're seeing today.
Right.
Because let's be honest, if you're in your 20s and you're starting to make money and you're like, okay, maybe I need to start saving a little bit, you're not thinking necessarily, well, my kids are going to go to college and eventually I'm going to retire. So what would you say to someone in their 20s, maybe 30s, that are just getting that lifestyle started as opposed to someone who's maybe inching a little bit closer to 50s, maybe late 40s, 50s, that is just now deciding, hey, I have a family and in maybe 20 so years I want to retire. What are the two different ways that you would talk to those individuals about reaching this ultimate goal?
The first step I would say is participate in your company retirement plan if they offer one, especially if they have a match, because then you're putting in your own savings, a small portion, and then the company is also putting in on your behalf. So if you're putting in 3%, the company matches 3%, you've just doubled your efforts.
Right.
Right. And it might not seem like a lot, but you mentioned it earlier today. You said that this really adds up.
It does add up. And if you don't get complacent with the savings, if you start with 3 because that's all you can afford, and then a year from now you pop it up and go to 4, and then every year you just up that 1%, by the time you're in your 30s and 40s, you're saving a significant amount of money.
And I bet you don't even realize that it's missing because you've been living the lifestyle with that little bit of money that's been put away.
Right. Right. And as pensions are kind of vanishing too, that just creates more challenges to make sure that we're saving it on our own.
Absolutely. So then that's something that people can do at any age is make sure you check with your company about what they're doing with their 401k. But what else would you say to kind of tips for success to make sure that we can reach these goals?
I would say, college planning is important. Get some good advice when you're trying to decide how much money you should be allocating towards college for your kids and how much you should be putting for your own retirement. As a parent myself, I know it's hard to try to not put your kids first.
Right.
But there are programs to get kids through school. There's grants, there's scholarships,
Right.
there's student loans. We can't apply for a grant because we were a good worker. If we don't have enough money set aside for our own retirement, there's just not going to be any resources there. So unfortunately, as a parent, it's hard that you have to say, no, I have to put my own retirement planning as a priority, saving for college. But financially, that's the right thing to do, is to make sure you're on track first before you start allocating money towards your kids' college. If you want to set money aside for, gifts and birthdays and Christmases and have family kick in to do that, I mean, that's the best gift you can give a kid is an education. So instead of getting a ton of toys for Christmases and things like that, maybe a small amount of gifts and money set aside towards college plans. Or
it might seem a little unusual, but in the long run, this is something that's really going to be beneficial.
Yeah, I can tell you, my daughter won't remember one gift she had from a childhood at all. But she would remember walking out of college without a student loan.
But it also amazes me or scares me when I know what I paid when I went to college.
Oh, yeah.
And that right now is the minimum to just go into a regular university. That number is going to continue to increase, as well as is the amount that it costs to live every single year. So if I'm living longer and it costs more now to send my kid to college, and it costs more now for me to just live every year that past retirement, how in the world can we save now to determine what that number is going to be when I get to that age?
And that brings up a good point. When you are saving for college and you are saving for retirement, it's important that you pick the right programs and the right vehicles to fund those retirement plans and college plans. For those people who may be not a big fan of investing, they might pick savings accounts or bonds or things like that.
Right, I was going to ask you about that, yeah.
The challenge that you face with that, if it's long-term money, is it may have a tough time keeping pace with inflation.
Right.
Or it may just not earn enough for the amount of money that you're saving to reach that goal. A lot of us will have to take some market risk of equities or stocks. If it's long-term money, it's historically outperformed inflation and has markets will go up and they will go down over short periods of time,
Right.
but historically, equities or stocks have outperformed and are suitable for more long-term savings like college and retirement.
So instead of just taking this money and putting it in a bank, so to speak, and
Right.
just letting it sit there, you need to have this money working for you. And that's where your organization comes into play, because you know the strategies that in the past have worked.
Yeah, so when we work with clients, we'll look at two things. If they say, we're coming in, we've got kids we're trying to plan for college, we're trying to plan for our own retirement, which is the conversation I have with almost everybody, it's trying to figure out, well, what role do you want to play for your kids' college? Are you trying to help where you can? Are you trying to fund it all?
Right.
What type of risk are you willing to take for the college savings? And then we have a software system that actually says, what school do we want to plan on them going to? And we can pull up the school and it pulls up their
Seriously?
tuition, pulls up room and board, pulls up everything. And then we project it out based on, what historic or college rates have grown by, inflation, 5, 6, 7% for that school, and factor in when that child is that age, here's approximately what you're going to need.
Okay.
And based on you wanting to participate and save 50% towards their college, then we can tell them exactly on a monthly basis with the assumed rate of return that they're going to get what they should be saving.
What a great tool that is. And
It
really
is.
eye-opening, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
it really is. It helps a lot when it really pins down so that people can tangibly see, oh, that's a goal, I can reach it, and this is all I have to save per month. And if you do it when they're infants,
Right.
it's a lot more manageable than if they're 2-3 years from college.
All right,
Absolutely.
So, Stephanie, what I'm hearing from you today is first and foremost, start saving as soon as you can and pay yourself first.
Pay yourself first.
Then plan on your own retirement first. Get
Yep.
that stabilized. And then if you want to start planning with your kids' education in mind, spin that off after you plan your own retirement and use those steps. And you're able to help them every step of the way.
Yeah, and we actually will help give a plan for college planning and a plan for retirement and how to
merge them,
unify
yeah.
the two together.
Wow.
Yep.
And it sounds like make realistic expectations,
That's
but
a big one,
and start early. I can't say that enough, but it also means talking to the experts and letting your money work for you in a very smart way. And that's why we love talking to you about our money in a smart way. So how can we get in touch with you? Check out that website so we can start inputting numbers now, but then have that further conversation with you.
Yeah, we do have some great calculators on the website. By far, they're only going to be so helpful. It's general advice.
Right.
Obviously, we want to look at somebody's specific situation. So have a free review. We spend 90 minutes with clients. We always would welcome somebody to come in. We're there to help. So our contact information is on our website, SA3wealth.com.
Okay, what I'm interested in is see what the college costs where I went to school
that's
now
just it.
as compared to when we went to school.
I thought it was high when I went, and now it's like bare minimum today. So it's like, what is that going to be 20 years down the line? You can help us out with that.
Yeah, and I mean, college planning is kind of, or scholarship, oh my gosh, I can't speak. Student loans is kind of more of an epidemic now. It's making it hard for kids to go to college. We're walking out with so many student loans that, you know, there's some things that we can try to do to give them a good foundation.
Love hearing that. Okay, so you need to go check them out, sa3wealth.com. Give Stephanie a call. She's going to make your money work for you in a very smart way. 515-327-8475. Always great to see you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
All right.